and welcome back to my channel. It's my first speed build of 2022, so hello, I hope you're all having a great start to the new year, and I'm continuing on with my winter island. I know Christmas has passed, but I'm still going to keep those Christmas elements and add in some more wintry things and hopefully get it done, fingers crossed, by the end of February. That's my goal. There's a little bit left to do, but we'll get there. For today's speed build, I'm going to be working on a winter farm. As you can see here, I've got this nice big strip of land. I added in a little pond down the bottom just because there's literally no water on this island apart from a canal. So I thought I'd add a little bit in here just to make me feel like I have somewhere to go fishing. Not that I ever intend to go fishing, but at least it's there. And the other part of my farm that I'm going to work on today is like a farmhouse. If you haven't already seen it, I've recently done a storefront design ideas video for you to get inspired and do some builds with the storefronts if you're not sure what to do. I'm going to kind of recreate one of those ideas that I used in that video for here. So if you haven't seen that video, definitely go and check it out, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. I have changed it up a bit, but if you watch it or you have seen it, then you might know which one I'm referring to. So first things first, I'm going to put these storefronts in the middle and then 2 storefronts either side. I had to refilm this section because I got myself in a hot mess. Like literally it was so bad and I was like, I can't even cover this up. If you think this placement is bad, you should have seen the first take that I did of this. It was embarrassing. I just couldn't get them to go where I wanted them to. It was like, I don't know, it was like a puzzle and a mess. So this is the more sophisticated and professional version, even though I'm just totally being honest with you and telling you that, yeah, it was a total disaster to begin with. But here we go. And then I'm putting the storefronts behind them as well because I like the way that that looks and it gives them like a proper roof. I'm going to come back and put some simple panels up behind these ones in the middle so you can't just see straight through and it's not just the tunnel. We'll do that later. And then here I'm going to add the retro transportation stops on the edges just to tie in with my tree farm that I've got going on over here. And there's something a bit more kind of farmy about these than using like the medieval sidewalls. So I thought that these would be a nice combination. And then out the front I'm going to add in some more storefronts. I added in the windmill because, you know, it's farm and I have no other place to use it on this island and I really like that item, so I wanted to include it. And then just replicating what I did on the right hand side on the left hand side over here. And for this side I'm going to add a silo in behind, just trying to get as many farm related items as I can in this build. And then I realized maybe I need a path under here. So I'm going to add some dirt path underneath. I'm not going to overlay it with any kind of custom designs. I'm just going to leave it as is for now. Maybe, oh, actually, I do have some really nice wintry wood planks which could work. So we'll try them out later, but let's get the dirt path down first of all. I'm not going to go all the way up to the brick path. And yeah, these wood planks do look good. So I'm going to go ahead with the wood planks. I'm just moving the items back around, which I had already moved, to get this in. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't accidentally try and turn off the designer. I just always seem to press the wrong button when I go on my phone and I don't know why. I think I'm just trying to go too fast when realistically I just need to slow it down. Okay, there we go. It's kind of a similar colour to the storefronts, which I like. I really like the snow on it though, really cute. Right, let's put everything back. Let's rebuild the build and some barrels. One of the reasons why I wanted to do this build was definitely so that I could fit some more barrels in. I think someone counted how many barrels there were on my last island. I don't know, but there could be more on this one. I would be interested to see. So when it does come to finally finishing this island, we'll have to do a count as well. Just gonna try and clear out the items that I've got in my inventory now, save myself going back to my shed. I'm gonna have to get some items to go on top as well. So here are the simple panels that I was talking about, just to kind of cap off the back of the build. And then here's the storefront as well, which I forgot to put down. And then just add a little bit of decoration here and there. Garden faucet is very important for a farm. The veggie basket is still such a beautiful item. I love it so much. I tried to incorporate the new barrels, but there's something about the colour. Maybe it's the green that doesn't quite work for me, and maybe it was the height, I'm not sure. But they're definitely not a replacement for the old school barrel, for sure. The stack bags is another item that I'm really loving as well. And I know that you can stack them on top, but the other day, I think I was on stream, and I actually stacked a wooden box on top of the stack bags. It looked a bit strange, but I didn't know you could do that, so it was a learning curve. I'm just going to knock this cliff back a bit just so I've got a bit more space, and I do want to add in some fencing somewhere, so that will help me with that. I've decided that I'm going to go with the log fencing. I did bring the corrugated fence as well, but that just feels slightly more abandoned, and maybe it would be too much with the retro bus stops as well. So I'm going to go in with this path here, which I did use on another build for my campsite, but I really love it and haven't had a chance to use it as much or as I wanted to. So I'm going to try and get it in here, just a little bit of a path. I did think about getting some wood planks, which would have looked nice as well, but it's winter. We need to use the winter paths. I do love this path, but I don't like how square it looks, so I'm going to try and make it look a bit rounder. There we go. And what rustic farm would be complete without a covered wagon? As this build goes along, I'm starting to realize it looks more and more Western. Like I should put a cowboy hat or something down here. But I'm not mad about it. We'll add some veggies in and plant some crops, and then maybe it'll feel a bit more farm-like. But it's rustic, that's for sure. Okay, so we said about vegetables. I'm gonna do some vegetable crop plot areas down here. I'm gonna do it in strips. I did initially, when I had this area planned out, I thought what I would do is like squares of vegetables and things, but as I've kind of built quite a large area, I'm just not gonna have the space, so I'm gonna try and do it in lines instead. As I was building this, I did realize as well, I don't actually have any pumpkin starts. So next time Leaf visits, I will get myself some pumpkin starts and add these into the farm. I apologize, I wasn't prepared, but I did forget. So I will add them in as well at a later date. So for my planting of my vegetables, I'm just going one strip for one vegetable and then another one and so forth. And I'll leave a gap for the pumpkins. Because there was only a couple wheat on the left hand side, I'm just going to add a few in over here as well, because the wheat is a really nice plant. I think it's probably one of my favourite when it's fully grown, although I do like the sugar cane. There's today's question: which is your favourite looking plant or vegetable produce? I'm just swapping around here and just making a few adjustments just to try and get some more items in. And then I'm going to section off the farm just a little bit and add in some more decor items down here. The barrel was just too much barrel, so I switched it out for a wooden box. That's probably something you never thought you'd hear me say. This turkey day wheat thing, I will use it, but I thought about it after I placed it down that actually maybe I should have used the other customization for it. So I will customize that and we'll come back to it. I just realized Flick and Octavian have been walking around here this whole time. They look so funny with their red and their nets. I know Octavian probably has a lot of fans, but I kind of don't want him on my island anymore. I would quite like for him to move out pretty soonish. Every time I see him, I just get surprised by him. So hopefully I can get him kicked out soon. Okay, there we go. We've got a gnome added in just to keep an eye over the farm. Just add in some more hay beds. I should have really customized these, but maybe the contrast with the wheat field and things will look nice. But we'll kind of deal with that for now. What farmhouse would be complete without a rocking chair on the porch? So I've added one of them in as well. And then just to separate off the fence as well, I'm just going to add in some more fencing. I wasn't sure about doing this, but I quite like the way that it kind of works with the pond. I don't tend to go all the way around when I'm placing fences and things. Just leave a few gaps just so you can get around it. And also, I just think it looks better that way. I like the broken fences. So it's just on that bottom right corner down there. I think what we need in the bottom right corner there is maybe a tree, so I will grab one of those in a minute. I'm just adding in lots of wheat fields as we speak. I'm just going to make some adjustments just so that I'm happy with it. Okay, so I've got a few more things to go on top of barrels. They're generally the things that I leave until last when I'm building, just because you've got to get the placement right and then you can figure out how many items that you're going to need. So I tend to do it that way. I thought it'd be nice to add a little bunny rabbit down here. I love that they added these, so cute. I wish we could have like a whole like petting zoo full of like little creatures. That'd be really cute. I guess we do have quite a few. Although a cat, why don't we have a cat? All the cat mums out there, we really need a cat in the game. It'd be really cute. Don't we have two versions of the dogs? Lots of bears, but no cats. Come on, Nintendo. If you're not going to give us a big update, can we at least have just a cat? Okay, I did grab like a stunted tree and I'm gonna leave it stunted because I don't want it to be too overwhelming. So there we go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slightly finish off. This might need a little bit of work later on just because it's a little sparse, but I will figure that out another day. The cricket in place down is still one of my favorite items. Bug items placed. So here we go. Here's kind of the finished product. I could have time traveled forward just so that you could see what the vegetables and things look like fully grown, but I'll save that for when the island's complete so you can see the full effect and when the pumpkins are fully grown as well. So this is kind of my storefront farmhouse back here, and then you have obviously all the plants. I've tried to keep it a bit wintry with the winter path. And also, I love the snow on top of the fence. That's so cute, adorable. So I hope you enjoyed the build, guys. Maybe it gave you some inspiration to have a winter farm as well, because why not? It's Animal Crossing. We can build crops all year round. So I hope you did enjoy it. Remember to like the video if you did, and also subscribe if you're new to my channel and you want to see more Animal Crossing content. We'd love to have you here. So I'll see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.